Hey everybody, and welcome back to Erlen Grant. It is middle of mid-autumn, and we do have a narrow window of opportunity to get the rest of our crops in. I've gotten cornfield over here already done, and the cornfield over by the farm is done. We're working on our sunflowers over here by the biogas plant, and that will leave just our big field free. We're by the farm left to harvest this year. Doing pretty good. Good with the harvest. Lucked out. We had 3 days here in mid-autumn to get the harvest. Square it off a little bit, and let's take a look at that forecast. Got sunny skies for the rest of the day, not a lot going on. Cloudy skies tomorrow, and then rain late autumn. So we are day 5 here. This is day 6, last day of mid-autumn. 7, 8, 9, and then winter. Seeing our first inkling of winter here. With these minimum temperatures, we're going to have frozen ground. PDQ. Going into winter. So I think, the goal is going to be to get our sunflowers harvested tomorrow. Probably once the morning dew moisture cooks off. Seeming like it's been taken to about noon to cook off that morning dew, so we probably won't be able to hit that field until early tomorrow afternoon. And at that point, then all of our crops will be harvested, and it'll be time to activate precision farming and see how that works with a save game. So we're still working before precision farming's out. We don't know. We don't know if we truly can't activate it in a save game that's already going on. We don't know. I've got a suspicion that as long as we don't have any crops growing, we should be fine. Worst case scenario, it would basically, if we had crops growing and they were ready to harvest, worst case, they would basically give us a lower yield than we were expecting, because at that point, once precision farming was enabled, it would act as if we had just not done any ground measurements. And since we hadn't done any ground measurements, obviously hadn't done any optimal pH or nitrogen level checks, and the remediation of pH and nitrogen levels. But what that's going to do is we're going to be able to, in late autumn and early winter, hopefully before the ground freezes, get those soil samples done across our fields. We can send them off to be analyzed. We'll have those results back probably well before the ground is basically ready to be planted in the spring. And then we can do our pH, nitrogen remediation, and plant our crops and reap the rewards that is the precision farming bonuses. I don't even know what the bonuses are, so we're going to find that out. I'm going to go ahead and finish harvesting this field tonight if I can. I'm going to harvest until either this field is done or the moisture creeps up too much and we basically get run out of the field as a result of high moisture. In autumn, seems like here as of late, even if it doesn't rain, get some high moisture at night, and the wet crop icon pops up. So at some point, I think we're going to be probably run out of the field. Depending on how long this takes. Sunflowers aren't yielding as high as corn, but we are able to get some more passes on the field before we run out. I do want to say that autumn colors on this map are really outstanding. Paint Giants did a really good job with the colors on these new trees. And I found that the hedges along the road at these residential houses are also textured to change. So they now have autumn colors on the leaves, on the hedges. They were clearly green in summer. Now they are not. Now they're kind of a brownish, orangish color, I think. And once we get a full load here, I'm going to drive past them and let you all see those kind of up close if you haven't had an opportunity to see those yet yourself. This particular harvester holds 11,000 liters, so I don't know if we're going to have enough to get to the end, or we're going to have to pull up short. I think we're going to have enough to get to the end. Yep, we've got plenty to get to the end. That's cool. So there's the message saying our forage star has reached capacity. I did go ahead and add 13,000 and some odd liters of corn to the forage star. I took it out of my silo. Up to speed where we are on our corn. We've got 60,000 liters of corn in the silo, and that also accounts for the 30,000 liters of corn that we put in the pig food mixer. Across both of our fields, we got 90,000 liters of corn. Quite a nice harvest of corn for sure. This tractor's got some really nice lighting on the inside. Remember back in 17 when tractors didn't have, most tractors didn't have dash lights? So you had to get modded tractors to get nice light up dashes. Check out these hedges. Really great autumn colors. Definitely worth this color in the summertime. Turn on our beacon. We got a beacon. We got two beacons. We'll go ahead and turn them on. It's always cool watching the beacons reflect off of things as you drive by. Let's turn on in here. Yes, it's getting dark soon. I don't know if we're going to get one more full load out of that field or not. Already gotten a fair amount of sunflowers even. We got 15,000, so I've gotten 2 full loads out of there. 21,000. All right, well, see you guys in the morning. And good morning, everybody. It is too wet to harvest. Kind of called it. I was watching as I was sleeping overnight, and I saw that around 3 a.m. it went to wet crop. Didn't rain, went to wet crop due to the cooler night temperatures, kind of the dew setting in. Too wet right now to get out there in the field to harvest, so it is into critters time. Won't take too terrible long. This little Kloss wheel loader has been really handy to have on the farm. Bucket doesn't have the hugest capacity, but still don't need a huge amount of capacity here. Now, something going on with these silos. They're just not designed to have their triggers so close, because I did not put wheat in any of those little silos. I put wheat in the big one over there, and I bet you I could draw sunflowers, corn, barley out of those little silos. And again, I didn't put it in those, I put them in the big one. But I did get pig food, I put it in this one. It has pig food in it. Why it thinks there's some wheat in there, I don't know. Did water those. Yep. Water for them. I remember when these pigs were little, they went through a bucket load every couple days. Now they're going through 2 bucket loads a day, technically more. 355 pound beasts. But they are not quite at their money peak. They're actually at a money trough. We're going to hit a money peak here first day of midwinter. We can get rid of them there. Or if we carry them through, they'll hit a money peak again late spring. I might get rid of them here and then wait and buy some. I don't know. If we get rid of them here, then buy them here. Let's just see if we can hold out that long based on how much they eat. Sheep are good, our chickens are okay, cows. Still have 150 to think. what I do is I go in here and I scoop out food mess. It's going to be silage. I get one bucket and a little bit more, about 200, 300 liters. I have the bucket still connected. I'm going to dump this in the mixer. So then we'll switch over to forks. We'll get our hay, we'll get our straw. We'll fill that with silage. Top it off. Run for a little while, filling up. Really, we're not in too much of a rush because we won't have really a dry crop condition until probably around noon. It's a little frustrating here in autumn when you got so much to do, so little time, and then half the day is lost due to wet crop. But that's where you try to have as optimal time management as you can. One. Ramps worked out really well. The milk trailer soon. To hay bales. Probably should get the grapple from the straw harvest. Make moving bales that come out of the stacks easier. Or 13,286 liters of forage. And now we have mixed rations. 774,000 liters of silage still in our silo. We put about 10,000 liters in here. After the 1,100 liters we put in from the spill here. And that's going to get us up to about this point here. Really will need to, at some point, start mixing 2 loads a day, or a load and a half a day for these cows. Park right there. That should be our morning chore. Yeah, see, we could probably do another whole load. You'd probably be okay. 0.2, 3. Alrighty, well then all we gotta do now is fast forward time and wait for the wet crop to go away. We are, like I said, right around noon. Perfect timing. I think this turned out really good. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you think this turned out pretty good? Water valve. Rock cliff here. And it ties into this road between the fields quite nicely. Header unfolded. Dive on in and here we go, set our course. And we're going to be harvesting this field. And that's going to do it. I think that's the last field on the map that's not harvested. And the AI guys cheat. Yep, it's the last field that's not harvested. Everybody else has pretty much flipped all their fields. 1 in 15 have grass in it. Only AI fields that haven't been flipped are 8, 9, 20, and 2. Lots of FERT contracts we can take up and get some extra money. We might do those while we wait on this field to get harvested. I might just hire a helper on this field. Then you go out and do all those FERT contracts. Rack up our money a little bit. Like I said, we will need to buy a milk trailer. We don't have enough money to buy a milk truck at this point. You have to get a milk trailer. $15,000. 18,000 liters of milk. We've already got one of these. I don't know if I had it set up to do milk or not. Yet we've got this one, 25,000. Only 8,000 liters. We don't need a big old semi. looks like we're getting about 10% per pass. 10 passes to a full trailer load. 1, 2, 3. And 4, 5 right there. Alright guys, so that's going to do us for today's video. I want to thank you for coming out and watching. Let me know in the comments, how are you enjoying the Erlengrot playthrough? Are you playing Erlengrot yourself? And if so, where are you? Are you playing with seasons or not? Where are you with your seasonal play? And what do you think of the precision farming add-on? I haven't had a chance to use it yet. Like I said, I'm recording this ahead of its release. So probably be adding it to the game right after release, see what happens, and then those videos will be airing probably about a week after the release of precision farming. So until next time, guys, happy farming. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.